Welcome to Dragonspiracy, the Royal Dragon Court. Journey with us into the mists of ancient Ireland to uncover the legendary Tuatha de Danann, a mythical race of unparalleled power and artistry. Their story is one of magic, migration, and enduring legacy, deeply woven into the fabric of Celtic culture and even inspiring modern fantasy. Meaning the people of the goddess Danann, they were revered as deities of pre-Christian Gaelic Ireland, masters of magic, arts, and craftsmanship. Their arrival marked a significant epoch in Irish mythology, bringing with them an era of profound mystical influence and cultural richness. According to the Leber Gabla Aren, the ancient book of invasions, they were the fifth group to invade Ireland, arriving from four mythical cities: Felius, Gorias, Murias, and Phineas. Each city was a fount of unique knowledge and power, contributing to the Tuatha de Danann's formidable reputation. From these mystical cities, they brought four legendary treasures, each imbued with immense power: the Stone of Fel, which would cry out under the rightful High King of Ireland; Nuada's magic sword, a weapon of unmatched sharpness; Luffa's spear, which ensured victory in battle; and the Dagda's cauldron, from which no company ever went away unsatisfied. Key figures among them included the Dagda, a benevolent father figure associated with agriculture, strength, and wisdom; Luff, the multi-skilled craftsman, warrior, and sun god; and Nuada, their first king, renowned for his leadership and the legendary silver arm he received after losing his own in battle. Their reign, though glorious, eventually concluded with the arrival of the Milesians, the ancestors of the modern Irish people. This led the Tuatha de Danann to retreat into the city, the ancient burial mounds and fairy hills, becoming the enchanting Cede, or fairies, of Irish folklore. This transition marked a shift from overt divine rule to a more subtle, mystical presence. Their enduring legacy is evident in countless Irish geographical locations, from ancient forts to sacred hills, and continues to enrich the vibrant tapestry of Celtic culture. Their stories are not just myths, they are foundational narratives that shape identity and connection to the land. Tolkien, a master of fantasy and creator of Middle-earth, drew significant inspiration from these very Celtic legends for his own iconic elves. The parallels between these two mythical races are striking and profound. Both the Tuatha de Danann and Tolkien's elves possess supernatural powers, exhibit otherworldly beauty, and are portrayed as diminishing races, gradually fading from human prominence as the world changes. They represent a connection to an older, more magical era. The Noldor elves' tragic exile in the Silmarillion, fighting the Dark Lord Melkor after burning their ships, mirrors the Tuatha de Danann's own retreat and struggles against invading forces. Both narratives speak to themes of loss, resilience, and the enduring spirit of a noble people. Beyond myth, the Tuatha de Danann's legacy intertwines with historical figures like Brian Boru, High King of Ireland in 1002. His reign, a golden age for Ireland, was deeply influenced by the ancient concepts of kingship rooted in these myths. His reign reflects the ancient concept of divine kingship, where a ruler's legitimacy was intrinsically tied to the land and its supernatural inhabitants. The prosperity of the land was believed to be directly linked to the virtue and rightful rule of its king. The inauguration of Irish kings often symbolized a ritual marriage to the sovereignty goddess, a profound link to the mythical past and the divine right to rule. This sacred union ensured the fertility of the land and the well-being of the people. Brian Boru's monumental efforts to unite Ireland can be seen as a continuation of this sacred tradition, representing a golden age for the nation, where ancient myths and historical leadership converged to forge a powerful national identity. Modern esoteric theories suggest a mystical lineage for these ancient figures. The Royal Dragon Court, for instance, presents the idea of a dragon bloodline, symbolizing divine kingship and supernatural wisdom passed through generations, symbolically linked to the wisdom and mysteries of ancient bloodlines. Dragons represent an ancient, almost divine lineage with a mystical right to rule. The Tuatha de Danann, as godlike beings with supernatural powers, are sometimes described as part of this lineage, symbolically linked to the wisdom and mysteries of ancient bloodlines. In this symbolic context, dragons are more than mythical creatures. They are embodiments of knowledge and spiritual power. Modern interpretations suggest that descendants of these bloodlines carried unique abilities and deep-rooted knowledge, traits associated with divine or supernatural kingship. Some even link these ancient kings' connection between mystical kingship and the guardianship of esoteric wisdom. The people who link the royal dragon court to the Tuatha de Danann are the family called the de Clares. They link to Robert the Bruce or the Bruce family via Isabella de Clare. She was the daughter of Gilbert de Clare, 4th Earl of Hertford. She married Robert de Bruce. His father was Robert I de Bruce, 1st Lord of Annandale. Through the Bruce line, the ancestors were the Stuarts, the burghs that lead to the kings of Ireland, Domhnall Mór Ua Briain, or Domhnall Mór Mac Tortlebeg Ua Briain, was king of Thomond in Ireland from 1168 to 1194. This leads to Brian Boru. The Tuatha De Danann remain a cornerstone of Irish mythology, their tales of magic, invasion, and transition echoing through history and inspiring new legends. Their influence continues to captivate and enrich our understanding of ancient Ireland and the power of myth. You have been watching Dragonspiracy, the Royal Dragon Court. If you want to find out more about the lineage of the dragon bloodline, you can read about this in our well-known books, The Dragon Legacy and The Dragon Cede by Nicholas de Vere, and The Royal Dragon Court, Inbred Britain by ABBE de Vere. Please go to our website, The Royal Dragon Court, to purchase these books, also available on Amazon and all good bookshops worldwide. Check us out on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. If you need help with your genealogy, then contact ABBE de Vere for further information.